believe that we will. I believe that we
Hi, my name is Emily, and welcome back to episode 20 of Trojan TV. Here's a look into this Friday's HOCO Pep Assembly. Maverick and Avery Hurt are hosting an LLS campaign, Putting the Hurt on Cancer. Here's some insight from Maverick.
My name is Maverick Hurt. I'm a senior. My sister, Avery Hurt, that's a sophomore. We are running for Student Visionaries of the Year through the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society in honor of our dad, who's diagnosed with lymphoma in January of 2024. Our dad is in remission now, but that doesn't stop us from trying to make sure there's a cure for leukemia and lymphoma so nobody has to hear the words that your dad has cancer or you have cancer. Some of the things that my sister and I are doing for this campaign is we've already done a Kendra Scott give back. We're looking at doing like Zumba / bike riding give back. We're looking at a Krispy Kreme give back. And then we also have a Cup of Yo fundraiser February 11th after the Mays South basketball game. So come out and support the Trojans, and then you can support our campaign. Also have a bingo night March 6th. We had one sponsorship meeting with Ludman Insulation, and they've granted us $5,000. And we've got other sponsorship meetings coming up, and if you know anybody that would be willing to donate, you can go ahead and scan the QR code right here. Go ahead and follow our Instagram and Facebook for updates on our campaign and to just learn more about our campaign trail. Thank you.
8th graders are starting to enroll into their high school classes.
Hi, my name is Addison Pumphrey, and I'm a senior this year, so that makes me feel like I'm qualified to talk about enrollment. And our 8th graders at the middle school are about to complete enrollment in the next couple of weeks. I'm a teacher's aide at the middle school for 8th graders, so I was able to ask them their questions about high school.
How much harder are the classes in high school?
Is it easier than middle school?
It really depends on who the student is. So if you're willing to push yourself and challenge yourself, I think that you are going to excel.
If I want to take photography in high school, do I have to take it in middle school?
To take photography in high school or to take art in high school or band, whatever it may be, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have had to have been enrolled in it in the middle school.
How do I get into AP classes?
You won't quite be able to enroll in AP classes until your junior year, but starting freshman year, you'll be able to enroll in honors English, math, or science.
Are the electives better?
In my opinion, I would say the electives at the high school are better and broader, so you can really have a different variety that tailors to exactly who you are. Like, there's different art classes, so there's painting and ceramics and drawing and different photography classes like newspaper broadcast. You can really find something unique that you will love.
What kind of extracurriculars are there?
Like the different variety of electives, there are a bunch of extracurriculars you can get involved in too. There are a whole bunch of sports and clubs like Kids for Kids or Turning the Page, and there's basketball and wrestling, and even some academic ones too, like Science Olympiad and Scholars Bowl. Just whatever you pick, there's going to be something specifically for you.
All the teachers fun at the high school.
The teachers at the high school are awesome, so if you're willing to work and follow their rules, then you guys are going to get along just fine. They're here to help you, not to hurt you.
What's your favorite part about high school?
My favorite part about high school has been the bonds and connections that I've been able to make with my teachers and fellow peers, but also the ones that have led me back to the middle school so that I could be a TA for all of my 8th graders.
How much homework do you have every single night?
It really depends on your grade. Like as a second semester senior, I haven't had any homework, but when I was a freshman, I had more homework in my different core classes, but electives, there isn't much.
Enrollment is a time period in which we do a lot of transitioning activities for the 8th graders coming into high school. It's a big jump. So we want to make sure that we have you guys enrolled in the correct classes. So one of the first things we do is your teachers all will make a recommendation which like math, English, science class you should be in. And so that kind of follows you up to the high school, makes that process a little bit easier. I would tell you the bigger challenge then becomes the elective choices, right? You have graduation requirements. So in high school, you're required to have 25 credits. And out of those 25 credits, there are certain particulars that you have to have in order to graduate on time, which the goal is 4 years. If you do it sooner, fantastic, but we don't keep you past 4. So you have to have specific requirements. Within those requirements, a lot of students, I would tell you if I'm giving you advice or trying to guide you, which is technically my job and what they pay me for, would be to make sure that you choose classes for yourself and not just classes that your friends are going to be in. We have a lot of schedule changes that end up happening or requested and not end up happening because kids get in classes and they realize, oh my gosh, I'm not interested in this at all. I just thought I was going to be with my friend. We have so many classes here at the high school. There is no guarantee that you're going to end up in the class with your friend, and then it just becomes bad. So make sure you choose classes that you want to be in, that you're okay with being in, and chances are you'll meet somebody who also wants to be in that class, and then you make new friends. So enrollment will happen starting this Thursday. We'll be at the middle school, and we can't wait to see you guys.
During Wednesday's tea time, the Asian Culture Club put on a lion dance to celebrate the Lunar New Year. Evie Hines asked the students around Andover what their Super Bowl predictions are.
I'm saying 6-7 Chiefs probably.
40 something to like something where the Chiefs lose, bro. That's all I got to say. Eagles gonna win.
What are your predictions for the Super Bowl score?
I think it's gonna be like 32 to like 30. They're gonna win by like a field goal and like a kick, like they've always been doing this entire season.
What are your predictions for the Super Bowl score?
Eagles are gonna win 37 to 24.
And if they don't?
Probably gonna cry.
Fair enough.
I think the Chiefs are going to win 27-24.
Is it gonna be rigged?
No.
34-0 Eagles. Jalen Hurts, I love you. What are your score predictions for the Super Bowl?
27-23 Chiefs.
Okay, what are your Super Bowl score predictions?
Chiefs are going to win 32-28.
My Super Bowl score prediction is Beyonce 3, Tay-Tay 0.
What are your thoughts on the Super Bowl?
I am really nervous for our Chiefs this year. I have a feeling and a prediction that we're going to give up a record number of rushing yards and still win by 3. Go Chiefs.
All right. What are your 2025 Super Bowl predictions, Ms. Garnica?
Well, obviously the Chiefs are going to win, and I'm going to guess it's going to be a close game, maybe 38-36.
All right, I think it's going to be super close at the end, and then all of a sudden, somehow Mahomes is just going to like Hail Mary to Kelsey, and it's going to work out. Kelsey's going to backflip and then propose to Taylor with the ring.
I think the Chiefs are going to take home a win yet again.
I think the Chiefs are going to win.
Coach Janner, what are your 2025 Super Bowl predictions?
I have the Chiefs 34, Eagles 28. Go Chiefs.
Mr. Brubaker, what are your 2025 Super Bowl predictions?
50-0 Eagles.
So Maverick, what is your 2025 Super Bowl prediction?
There's going to be a terrorist attack and the game's never going to finish.
My prediction is that the one and only Kansas City Chiefs are going to complete the first ever three-peat. And I'm going to predict that the MVP is going to be Travis Kelsey. Not Patrick Mahomes, but Travis Kelsey. Mine's is the Eagles going to win, of course, and the score be 25-16.
35-3 Eagles.
Mrs. Lang, what is your 2025 Super Bowl predictions?
I don't know anything about football, but based off of just what my kids want, I think the Chiefs will win.
Allie, what is your 2025 Super Bowl predictions?
I definitely think the Chiefs are going to win.
I believe the Chiefs are going to win.
Okay, perfect. Miss McKenzie, what are your 2025 Super Bowl predictions?
People will be very angry at how much Taylor Swift shows up on the big board.
That is beautiful, honest opinion. Thank you so much, Miss McKenzie.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of Trojan TV. See you next week.